Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of my Light and Love Challenge, 30-day challenge that I'm doing with our coaches in our inner circle. And this morning, I never know what to title my videos just because there's like so many things that will be on my mind when I get ready to turn that button on. And I never know what to title the videos until I actually do them, and whatever we end up talking about is what we talk about. But this morning, there's several things on my mind and in my spirit. Good morning, Miss Pink Secrets. Good morning, Shay. I see you. Good morning, Addie. Good morning. Blessings in abundance as you're coming on. Good morning over in London, Jillian Grace. Good morning. So this morning, there's several things that I meditated on, read about, kind of processing this morning. And good morning, Cherie. Good morning, Auntie Rebecca. Good morning. Good morning, Dan. Good morning. One is that healing hurts. Healing hurts. Healing and setting your mind free, a spiritual awakening. If you are going through healing, if you are going through a transition, healing hurts. Why does healing hurt so much? Why is healing so hard? It's hard because our ego and our mind create so much resistance to the Spirit of God and truth. God is always guiding us to deeper truths, higher truths, letting go, accepting peace, love, joy, grace. However, your mind and ego is constantly warring with that, constantly warring. And when it comes to those of you in a transition, I've come through a major transition this summer. I have been in the middle of a spiritual awakening, another one this summer. And in this transition, guys, it is like there's such conflict between your mind and your spirit. There is conflict. And guess what? Your brain wants to run back to what it knew. Your brain wants to run back to what was comfortable. Your brain wants to go. Your ego is saying, oh, but we like it over here because we know what to expect. We know how this works. We like it over here. We like it back where ego and fear is ruling and has control and power over your life. So as God is elevating you to release and elevating you into your transformation and next level of spiritual awakening, there's a conflict and war going on. Shay says the same, right? And God is always creating in you a new thing. He's renewing your heart. He's renewing your mind. He is transforming your life to be more like spirit. What is spirit? Abundance. Abundance. Renewing your mind to think like God, renewing your mind to align with abundance and joy and peace and prosperity and love, right? Heaven right here on earth for you. But your brain is resisting it. Your brain is like, no, I must struggle. No, I must go through strife. No, I must wrestle with things. No, we've always known it. Everything comes through so much hard work and I've got to wrestle with it and struggle with it. And no, it's impossible because the world says that you've got to go through in order to get through. It says that you've got to struggle and strive and you've got to be out of balance. And if you're not, go hard or go home. And if you're not, while you're sleeping, I'm working. And if you're, because that's the world, that's the ego. And have you ever noticed, guys, that it's never happy? It's never happy. It's never satisfied. You can never be pretty enough, good enough, muscly enough, rich enough, thin enough. You can never have a big enough house, have a nice enough house. You can never have a nice, you get one car and you want another one. You get your kids into one great school. Now you want them in private school. Now, have you ever noticed that the ego is insatiable? And so we struggle to be content where we're at because we're constantly striving for something new. Not that success is bad, not because success is your birthright, prosperity is your birthright. Lack and struggle is not part of spirit. Lack and struggle is not part of Holy Spirit. The problem is that ego won't let you even be happy with any level of prosperity, peace, grace, and love that God's given you even right now. You can be in a beautiful life, but still not even see it as beautiful because it's beautiful right now. Right now. So part of dreaming a new dream is being able to be content, being able to recognize your blessings. Guess what? The new dream for your life might be balance. It might be rest. It might be grace. Maybe God is transcending and transforming your life into ease. And maybe you're resisting what God is doing because it is so conflicting with where you've always been. You have not lived on easy street. You have not lived on balance. You have not lived in spiritual alignment. You have not lived in grace. And so as God is transitioning you into ease and flow and grace and balance and peace of mind and alignment, it can feel like, well, God, what are you doing? I'm going to go broke. What are you talking about? I'm going to lose everything. I'm going to lose everyone. People aren't going to respect me. Oh my God, what about my followers? Oh my God, what about my business? Oh my God, what about my money? Oh my God, what about relationships? Oh my God, what about how people see me? Ego, right? Ego. The stress and strain of letting go of where you are in order to embrace where you're going. Guys, that's nothing but the struggle of the mind and the ego. But if you will just relax. Yesterday, I had a very productive day, knocked out a bunch of videos for some courses I'm finishing, got to work, did the next installment of our bait weight challenge. Yesterday was this amazing day for me. I was just so productive and creative and it felt amazing. And I was like, yay! Oh, I just love to be creative. I love my job. I love what I do for a living. But I'm also in transition. I'm in transition to letting you guys see the spiritual side and my spiritual gifts, right? Coming away from talking about just everything love and dating and relationships, being your love coach. No, I'm your abundant life coach. And so it's time for the world to see all these other sides of me. But is that easy? Is it easy to stop doing what you've always done? Is it easy to stop trying to just give people what they want from you, but to give people what they need? Is it easy to transition into the new thing that God has for you when what you've been doing has always worked so good and is so successful? Hello? Every day is a faith walk. Every day waking up, following God every day. And today in my meditation time, I was sitting and struggling with, well, gosh, I got so much done yesterday. What am I working on today? Because I'm so used to working and striving every day. I'm so used to working 12, 16-hour days every day. And this morning in my meditation time, God said, rest. Rest? Rest? Do you not know who I am? God, rest? It's only Tuesday. I only worked one day yesterday. Rest? And then that caused a whole series and transition of emotions, triggering emotions of anxiety, triggering, rest. There's a mantra in A Course in Miracles that by grace I live and by grace I'm sustained. By grace I live and by grace I'm sustained. That there is no striving in God. And for those, I don't know, is anybody here a workaholic? Is anybody here an overdoer, a workaholic? Go hard or go home. Is your drug of choice work? When God spoke to me and said, rest, I'm having lunch with my grandbaby and my daughter-in-law this afternoon. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll just go get my hair done. And maybe I'll go, but honey, that thing triggered something in me. I had to get my whole life. I stayed on the floor praying and meditating. And I'm like, oh God, why do I feel so, why is this making me feel some type of way this morning? Oh God, why? Because I would have been so happy to wake up and go right back into work mode. If I could have woke up and be right back into creative mode, I'd have been like, woohoo, another day like yesterday. Let's go. Let's make more videos. Let's make more courses. Let's get the next book ready. Let's go, Rebecca. Woo. I would have been like, God is detoxing me from being a control freak and from being a workaholic. God is detoxing me. I woke up this morning and God said, no, rest. Rest? But I'm not tired. But God, come on. Why can't we have another day like yesterday? Why can't I? Because he's not allowing me to do back-to-back days of grinding anymore. I'm coming into my rest. Ooh, I need somebody to hear that. You're coming into your rest. You're coming into balance. Because if we're really honest, where we've been is no longer serving us. Go, 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 go is no longer serving us. Out of order, out of balance. Go, 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 make it happen. Go harder, go home. Boss chick, whoop, whoop. That's not where the peace is at. That's not where the happiness is at. Guys, can I tell you this summer, God had to sit my butt down. I've been cleaning and cooking and organizing. Because when the flow of energy isn't flowing to work, well, I'm going to do other things. Guess what? I done organized my bathroom, all the little trays in the drawers. I'm talking about organize. Cooking more, all these other things that I enjoy so much, without realizing that for all these years of striving, there's been an element of anxiety and stress to that. I don't know about y'all, but I've gone through loss. I've gone through hell. I've gone through hell to get to my heaven. I've gone through evictions. I've gone through car repossessions. I've gone through loss. And until you heal that post-traumatic stress, until you let go and you start asking really real questions of why do you do what you do? Why do you go so hard? It's not just work ethic. It's not just that's who you are. If we're honest, we have had experiences that have caused us to be out of balance. We have experiences that have caused trauma and pain. We have things that have caused stress. And then we are acting and triggered out of these fears and stress that keep us in a certain mode of life. And when God reveals to you that that thing is no longer serving you, it is time to transition. But that doesn't mean it's easy. As we're letting go of the old and embracing a new dream for our lives and embracing a new way of life, of ease and flow and balance and grace and love and mercy and joy. As we're embracing balance and peace and love, there's a process to that because we resist it. We're resisting it. So that's my message this morning. I'm going to enjoy my grandbaby today. I'm going to make some soup for a girlfriend of mine who's healing. I'm going to keep organizing and cleaning and probably go get my hair done and figure that out today. But everything else that I've had on my mind that feels like it should be getting done, I'm letting that go until God gives me the energy and the vibe and the direction to do that. Because it will get done. It's just not happening today. It's going to happen in ease and flow. Not because I'm forcing it or trying to make it happen. Grace. By grace I live. By grace we are sustained. No more straining, no more strife, no more struggle. Mwah. Blessings in abundance. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. I'll call it something. But that's what y'all going to get for 30 days is whatever's on my mind and my spirit and my heart coming on, because I don't know what to title these videos. I'm just going to call it whatever God puts on my heart to do. All right. I love you guys. Blessings in abundance. Mwah. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.